What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and today we are looking at another video for who would be the best in Smash. And this time we're using something that's already in Smash. Today we are looking at which assist trophy would be the best in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now before we begin, just go ahead and disregard Toad in the first row. I just had to fill him in because I kind of messed up the roster. But besides that, we needed a total of 60, but we have a total of 59 different assist trophies. 60 just evened out the grid a little better. So just ignore Toad. He's just there for a placeholder. We will be basing all these characters off of their moveset as an assist trophy only. We're not looking at outside sources or anything these characters can do outside of Smash Brothers, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, why didn't you pick this character? He's the most requested for Smash Ultimate. And I'm not going off of what people really want or what people request, or not even what the character can do in their respective game. This is all from Smash Ultimate. Since we have about 59 different characters to go through, we're going to be going through them pretty quickly and just talking about the general moveset for them and how they would be in Smash. So we're going to go through them, like I said, in groups and pretty quickly. So in the comments down below, comment which character you think is going to win, because at the very end we will come down to 4 characters, then 3, then 2, and then our final winner. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you enjoy the video, please make sure you like it and subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on all things Nintendo. Without further ado, let's get into the list. Starting off our list, we have the Squid Sisters. Now all they do is sing and dance, and the stage gets real close to the screen. They don't really actually do anything, so they wouldn't really be great in Smash. Rathalos comes in and just starts swiping at everybody. He's even like a boss in the game. He is a complete terrorizing monster that wrecks everybody on stage. Chain Chomp really doesn't do much, but is pegged into the ground in one area and reaches from both sides. Hammer Bro can throw hammers and jump up and down, and that's about it. And Thwomp does what a Thwomp does, comes down and slams down the enemy. The only one here I could see definitely being a contender is Rathalos. But is he too big for Smash? Waluigi runs around the stage, stomping people like mad and smacking them with a tennis racket. Claptrap runs around, biting people and continuously biting them while he's on top of them. Captain Toad, once again, the placeholder here. I just want him in the game some way or another, but just a placeholder. Skull Kid, he has 2 different status effects. He can slow down time or make everybody invisible. Unfortunately, he can't really do much as an assist trophy compared to what he could probably do as a full-fledged character with his various tattle and tail, but we can't go off of that. And the Moon slams himself into the stage as hard as possible. That's really his only attack, and we can't go off of that. So Waluigi's going to have to be the one that wins this one, because he can stomp people on the ground, hit people with tennis racket. He kind of has a full moveset. Midna runs around the stage, grabbing people with her hair and chucking them off the stage. Gyra actually acts like Marth and slices people on the stage. He actually is, out of all these characters, looks like a real fighter in the game. He's on stage. He can get kind of confusing, and he also has those little projectiles he throws in Skyward Sword. Metroid runs around the stage, sucking people's brains. He doesn't actually run, he floats, but that's what he does. He just latches onto people and starts draining their life force. Mother Brain is probably good as a boss, not necessarily a character in the game. She just grows and just shoots all these lasers and beams out, just like in the games. And Nightmare just covers the stage in darkness, so nothing with him. The winner here is obviously Gyra, because he has the full moveset potential already as an assist trophy. Karate Joe runs around the stage and just beats everybody up, the same way he does in the Kirby games. Chef Kawasaki brings people in and starts cooking them like Kirby's old Final Smash. Andross is in the background just shooting out squares. Crystal runs around the stage, beating people up with her spear and also freezing them with her ice abilities. And Samurai Goro just runs around the stage with the most incredible fair I've ever seen. It's just the same move over and over again as he's jumping. But the 2 ones I'm going to have to take here are Karate Joe and Crystal. They both have kind of full movesets, and they run around the stage acting like a real character in the game. And I can see potential for both of them, not only just because Crystal is heavily requested. Starman from Earthbound teleports around the stage, zapping people with beams. Jeff just shoots rockets up in the sky from his rocket launcher. And Tiki transforms into a dragon. We already have this with Corn, so I wasn't really sure if I could pick her. And the dragon only spits fire in her assist trophy form. Lynn runs around the stage with 1 fatal swipe, but so does the Black Knight. I just think the Black Knight looks cooler and different than every other Fire Emblem character, so I'm going Black Knight. Phosphora teleports around the stage and shoots people with electric beams and spheres. Then we move on to Ashley, which just has different random status effects inside a purple cloud that you can get hit by. The burrowing Snagrit just comes out of its hole and just starts pecking random opponents. Cap'n in his bus pick you up and drive you off the stage on invisible roads. And Ricky does nothing but cause random status effects to happen to random players, and that's really about it. So the only character that really resonated with me was Phosphora, and I think she'd be a really cool Kid Icarus character, flying around the stage, having tons of electric abilities, and the teleportation effect that even Palutena has. Pong is just a game of Pong on the screen. It's not really a character. The sheriff flies around the screen shooting these rocket bullets, and I'm telling you, this is one of the most powerful assist trophies in the game. The devil just shifts the screen from side to side and up and down. It's just weird. I don't like that. Takumaru is actually another character that many people wanted to see in Smash and has been leaking and rumoring forever. But he runs around the stage and slicing people with his sword, or his katana, whatever you want to call it, and he's also throwing like little ninja stars and blades at people. And then lastly, we have Dr. Wright. Now, Dr. Wright builds an entire city from underneath you, so I think his moveset could be cool, kind of. Maybe you could build buildings, but of course, I'm going to have to go with Takumaru out of this list. Fly Swatter is a hand that flies around the screen and swats flies. That's about it. Prince of Sable is pretty cool because he can transform into different animals, like a frog and a snake, and he just completely jumps the opponent. Suckapon is a Suckapon. No, he's just, I don't like him. He's just this weird, like, I think he was supposed to be like a robot that someone made, kind of like a Mega Man clone or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, then you have Isaac from Golden Sun, obviously another character that many people wanted in Smash. He has those giant hands that can pick up people, slap them, punch them around. He's like Master Hand and Crazy Hand all in one. I think he's pretty cool. I understand that there's more to his moveset, but we once again have to go straight from Smash, and I just like the floating hands thing. It's pretty cool. And then Starfy just runs around the stage just spinning on people and knocking them down. So our two winners here is going to be Isaac and Prince of Sable. The pup from the Nintendogs is very cute, and he blocks the screen from people's view, but we definitely don't want him in Smash because then they would have to punch and kick him. No, we can't have that. Not at all. Kawasaki, a professor that pretty much throws numbers all over the screen, and they explode when they add up to the right numbers and stuff like that. All kinds of random crazy things going around on the screen. But next up we have Vince, where he paints things and they appear on the stage, but I think only as climbable objects, where Nikki actually draws things and they come to life and actually affect things on the stage. I think she would have an amazing moveset to draw pictures and have them come to life and attack people. Then you have Dylan, who rolls around the stage as an armadillo and tries to knock you down. Clearly, Nikki is the winner here. Yuri from Fatal Frame takes pictures of people and freezes them in their tracks. Arcade Bunny has a giant arcade claw machine that comes down and picks up characters and takes them off the screen. Spring Man is just like Little Mac as he runs around the stage and punches people, but has an extremely long reach, which probably means he would have a way better recovery than Mac, which is a go for me. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde, the ghost from Pac-Man, go around the screen in a random formation trying to attack you the same way they do in the Pac-Man games, and Bomberman obviously runs around the stage just dropping bombs beneath him. Obviously the best character here is without a doubt Springman. I think he would be a great addition to Smash, and his reach is just really good, and I think he'd be a pretty cool little Mac character that we don't really have much of in the game already. Alucard can turn into a bat and fly around the stage and also attack with some blades or whatever that is flying back and forth. I haven't really played the game, so I don't know. Dr. Wily has his Wily machine, and he can use different types of spheres and attacks, which could be really cool, just like Dr. Eggman would be. Zero is another really cool character from Mega Man that has a sword and he can run around slicing people. This whole row is pretty good, by the way. Knuckles can run around punching people really hard. We're just going to have to give him the benefit of doubt because, you know, everybody wanted Knuckles as well. And Shadow is also extremely fast like Sonic, but he would be merely an Echo Fighter of Sonic, and believe it or not, he's probably the only one on this list that's not going to make it. Lastly, we have Guile and Akira, who just fight their opponents, and Guile's kind of really defensive, so he wouldn't be the greatest. He just kind of kneels down and protects himself. But then we have Gray Fox from Metal Gear, which runs around with a sword, which would be pretty cool. He moves pretty quick and has a potential. Rodin has the same exact moves as Bayonetta with those giant Wicked Weave attacks, even though he has no hair. And Shovel Knight obviously would be really cool. He can hit people from the top with his shovel, and also you kind of dig them in the ground or just dig underneath their feet. And with that, we have completed the roster and chose all the characters that we felt should be in Smash Ultimate. Now with that, we pick our final 4. I hope you got your predictions because we are starting it now. The final 4 characters will be Gyrahim, Phosphora, Isaac, and Nikki. The first character to leave will be Gyrahim. Gyrahim is a pretty cool character in the game. A little weird, but no, actually very weird, but a cool character nevertheless. Although he portrays a lot of the swordsmen we already have in the game, and even though he just has a projectile, it's still not enough to separate him from the rest of the cast as a unique character. And the character coming in third will be Isaac. I'm sure Isaac has an amazing moveset in his games, but as far as Smash goes, his assist trophy moveset only deals with the hands and nothing more. It's a really cool attack, and he can grab people and slam people down on the ground and punch them and stuff, but it doesn't move further than that. And the winner of the Super Smash Bros. Assist Trophy Battle Royale will be Nikki. Who would have thought Nikki from Swap Note would have reigned victorious? But she does, and it's simply because of the fact that she can create anything. She can draw whatever she wants, and it can actually come to life, and this moveset potential is humongous. It's something that we haven't even seen anything like in Smash Bros. Yet. If she had different drawing abilities to, draw some type of recovery or special attacks, that would be amazing. It would be kind of like the Picto Chat stage, which is one of my favorite stages to play to have fun with, because all these random things are drawn on the stage and created, and it's always something new every match, and that's exactly what Nikki would give to the player. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you think somebody else should have won, let me know in the comments down below. And what do you want me to do next? What video game character or genre or series would you like to cover for the best in Smash? Should I do items, or should I do some other type of series, whether it's something from Mario, Zelda, or Metroid, or so on and so forth? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like always, like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new to stay up to date on all things Nintendo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.